Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey, and today we are going to be doing a little cash stuffing, a small expense tracking, and just going over our bills to see what we've done or what we need to do. If you are new here, welcome. I love to give new subscribers shout outs, and I do have one. I can only see you if your account is public. So even though I've gotten a lot of new subscribers since I've been back, I took a little break, about a week break or whatever, but since I've been back, I've gotten a lot of new ones and I have shouted out some, but today I can only see one, and that is Rosemary McDonald. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you. And welcome back to everyone else that watches me every day. Thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate you guys. If you're new here and you don't know, we are monetized on this channel, and all of our money that we're making on YouTube in the year of 2025, we are putting towards our debt. To help us with our debt-free journey. So thank you to everyone that watches us and watch the ads and leave comments and likes and shares. I really appreciate it. And also, if you have been watching me a lot and you're not sure if you're subscribed, just look at the bottom of the screen and just make sure that you are subscribed, because I know I'm guilty of that. I will watch 10 videos of someone and not even be subscribed. Sorry guys, something almost took me out. If you saw a little pause there, but I had a little cough. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this budget. So today is actually the 3rd. So what we have going on here is this credit card did come out today. If I paid this on Sunday and it came out today. So I do have this $50 for Mr. Bailey's. Does this come out tomorrow? Yeah, $50 for Mr. Bailey's credit card that's coming out. Well, I have to pay it tomorrow. And then this will automatically be coming out tomorrow, which is Apple. And so we just need to work on the rest of these things. So first I'm going to do the expense tracking. Let's see. So we only have, they went to Dollar Tree yesterday, but I think we left the receipt in the car, or whether they took it in, I'm not sure. So I won't be able to track that today, but we did go and get pizza yesterday. And normally I would put that under groceries, because that's what if we don't cook and we order out, like for the entire family, a lot of times I'll just put that under groceries instead of eating out. But I forgot that it was my Sunday to do family dinner. So I'm going to have to pretty much use a big portion of my grocery budget on probably just for that Sunday. So I'm going to put the pizza under eating out. And I believe our budget was $75. Yeah, our budget was $75. So yesterday was the 2nd, and we went to Little Caesars, and we're gonna put that under eating out, and it was $14.61. I don't have the physical receipt because I did everything online, so we're just gonna go 75 minus 14.61. So we have $60.39 left if we need to do anything else in eating out, which I don't want to do. And if I find that receipt from Dollar Tree, I will put that in there. I know you guys saw me go to the janitorial supply store yesterday, but I do not track my business expenses on here. That is totally different. I do not disclose what we make. We do not do our taxes on here. We do not disclose what we do with our taxes, and we don't track any of the expenses that we do on there. So sorry if you guys were looking for that. But now let's go ahead and count this money. Guys, I was supposed to be at work today. I told Mr. Bailey to go ahead and drive himself, because I woke up too early and then I went back to sleep, and then I woke up late. So I was just like, just go ahead and drive yourself, because they would have had to wait on me to get showered and get dressed and everything. So I just went and let them go. So this is the money that I got out from yesterday. I wasn't able to go out and get out any more from Mr. Bailey, but we're just gonna go ahead and count what we have now, which is 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 160, 170, 180. That ain't right. This should be 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, 180. I was scared because I sure didn't count it when I left off the bank yesterday. 190, 200. Okay, that's 200. And then we have some ones in the back, which I'm going to have to, oh, that's horrible. That's a horrible one. I'm gonna have to get some more ones over here, which I think that's actually what I'm about to do right now. I am gonna go ahead and grab this binder. Guys, since December 1st, I have been putting $1 a day into this envelope. We just randomly started putting dollars in here because we was kind of down for having to empty all of our binders one time for to fix our Jeep. And so we just started adding dollars in here just so we could have some savings. But as for now, this is going to go for Christmas. So as you can see, this IOU is in here from a bill that we had last month that we forgot about. So we did borrow $140 in here. But once we pay that back, it'll be $31 in December, $31 in January, $28 in February, $31 in March, $30 in April, and May does actually have $31 in there. And then today is the 3rd for me, but you guys are going to be seeing it on the 4th. So I'm going to go ahead and add $2 more to that. And I also wanted to take one of these. This should be $11. I wanted to condense this down because I'm going to need more ones. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I am going to take this 10. So May still has $31 in it, but it's just a little bit thinner in there. So now we're all good there. Uh-oh, where did that come from? Where did this paper clip and this dollar just come from? December. Oh, here it is. January. There we go. Okay. So what do we have next? I'm going to come back to that binder. I wanted to put $150 into the rent so that we could at least be halfway there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. $50. So this should be $450 now. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 45, 50. Okay, so that does have $450 in there. And then the other thing I wanted to do, I messed up. I wanted to put $10 more in here so that this credit card bill could be all set, but I just took the 10 and did those ones. So should I take that back? Yeah, I'm gonna take that 10 back, guys, from this binder. And I'll condense it tomorrow or another day. Yeah. Because I definitely wanted to put 10 in there. I don't know what I was thinking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I'll condense that another day. Okay. So what I wanted to do was I put 50 in towards this credit card that's due on the 5th. I mean, I wanted to have the 50, so I already had $40 in here. So I'm not even gonna take it out. I'm just gonna show you guys there's two 20s in here, 20, 40. And I'm just gonna add this so that that bill that's due on the 5th, I already have it. So like I said, I already have the money in the bank for Mr. Bailey's. This Apple subscription and it is in the bank, and now we do have the cash for that. So when the 5th comes around, I could just take that out and put that in the bank and pay the bill. We are halfway to the $450, and I just have to worry about this credit card that's due on the 6th, and the Xfinity. That's probably will be the last thing that I will worry about or pay, because the 8th is on Sunday, and this doesn't even like come out for some odd reason until like the 10th or the 11th, even though my due date is the 8th. But I wanted to go over back into this binder, and we had a debt repay and emergency fund. So we had, that's the emergency fund. The debt repay, instead of me splitting this up, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this out. I'm gonna put this last 40 into here so that I can take that little white paper out. So I am gonna put, today is 6/3, cash. We just added 40. So this should be $68 now. Let's see, 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68. So now we can finally, next week, we can start adding towards this so that we can start paying off our debt. So this says credit cards, but it's actually going towards our debt. The next thing that needs to be paid off is, that's in the line of the debt snowball, is our, what is it? My phone. My phone, I want to pay off. I think it's like $155 and some change. So if I have $68, like that means I only need like 90 something more dollars, so, or $90 or something like that. So to be able to pay that off, it's some more things that I would like to pay off this month too. But as far as the debt snowball goes, that's what's next. So we actually paid that. So we still need, let me count and see how much more I need today. It's only Tuesday for me, even though you guys are seeing it on Wednesday. But let's just see what I need. I already have that. I have that, and I have that. I didn't put on here that we put another 150 in here. Okay. So 450 we need for that, plus 50, plus 144, plus 45. So 689 just to get all of this, like the bills that I need, and then to get that caught up. But then this $900 right here is, my car note is due next week, and I would like to have the money this week instead of trying to get it last minute on a, Monday or Tuesday. So if we add that, 1589 is what we need. Mr. Bailey is actually at work right now, doing that floor job. He's trying to finish up so that we can get the check this week. And he also has been going to do Uber at night. just kind of like he hasn't been doing like he normally has, but he's been going out for maybe like 6 to 8 hours when he normally goes out like 12 hours, but he's been doing it somewhere between 6 to 8 hours just to make sure he's bringing something in towards this. So I'm so thankful for him for pushing through, you know, like he does. But once we finish this job, that would be a big boost in our pay. So fingers crossed that we can get that finished this week, because that is $15.89 that we still have to do, and that's not including our variable expenses that we know we're going to need haircuts. He needs stuff for the lawn. We definitely need grocery stuff and, you know, our household things or whatever. So we're going to try our best to stay under this $455. That's always our goal, is to be on point in these areas, like right on point, but to try to go under in this area so that this number won't be so overwhelming, that $2,734. But anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. I did say in the beginning of the channel that I thank you all for, well, I didn't say this. I thank you all for staying until this point, because I know a lot of people click off after the cash stuffing, or some people just click off after 30 seconds, you know, if they're not interested. But those of you that always stay until this point, I really appreciate you staying every day and listening to me rant and try to figure things out in my head, because I do not have a script. I just literally turn on the camera when I'm trying to figure things out, so that I could be held accountable. That's what I do. So I thank you all for staying here. And I thank you for leaving your comments, even if it's just an emoji. You know, your thumbs up and your shares help, like I stated earlier, because this channel is monetized. So I'm really, really trying to pay off this debt as soon as possible. Sorry, I paused. Somebody, it said spam telemarketer trying to call me. But yeah, I'm really trying to pay this debt off as soon as possible now. It's summertime now, and I have so many things that I want to do, and I do not want to be worried about these debt payments and everything. When I showed you guys my monthly, this right here, the June monthly thing, and I just showed like how many credit card payments we have, I could really be like $500 freed up if I can get these credit cards paid off, because this is just ridiculous. So that's what I really want to start focusing on, is getting those paid off. And I know that I've been mostly focusing on getting the phones paid off, but that's been making my cell phone bill go down also, because my cell phone bill is ridiculous, because we have so many lines and so many phones that we were paying for. So I think we're down to, once I pay off my phone this month, we'll be down to 2 phones that's left, and that's going to be like, between my phone and the other 2 phones, that'll be like $100 knocked off of our bill from where it's at right now. So we have 5 lines of phones, and my iPad is also a line too. I did take my what is that thing called? Your Apple Watch. I did take that line off because I was just paying extra for that for like the last year, and the watch won't stay charged. So I just took that off. So that was good. We paid off my son's phone and Mr. Bailey's phone. So that bill is really getting knocked down. So working on that on top of, so getting that bill down on top of getting these credit cards paid off, I cannot wait to start putting so much money like towards the Jeep to get that paid off. If I can't, you know, trade it in time or whatever, I just want to get that paid off and from under me, because that's like really, it's really making me feel some kind of way, that Jeep. So I know you guys can imagine, because you guys probably feel the same way, just watching me go through it with that Jeep. But anyway, if you do not know what I'm talking about the Jeep, honey, we have been through, and we're paying a car note for it, and we still cannot drive the Jeep. So one day I'll explain that all over again, if you're new here, of what happened with that Jeep. But I'm glad to have this from out of here. This is like kind of like the red pen to me. I don't like to see red ink on my budget, and I don't like to see these little white notes in here. So IOUs. So once I get those out, I actually have this one, the 140 left. I have the 45. How much do I have left? If you guys want to click off, I definitely understand, but I'm just gonna go ahead and count what I owe. 140 plus 45. I think that's it on those. I paid all that stuff back. We had something in here which I do want to, guys. My dad had surgery. This is 130. You remember when we was doing this money to go see him? My dad had what is it called? Bone spurs on both of his ankles, and he couldn't even hardly walk, but he just had surgery on one of them. So he has that one that he can't put any pressure on at all, but when he's putting pressure on the other one, he's just having like a time. And I would like to go see them, but if I can't go see them, I would at least like to go send them some money. So you guys will probably see that this you will probably see me restuff this next week and then send them that money so that they can have some, you know, he hasn't been able to work. So yeah, so I definitely want to do that, but I still owe $440 back into this to these binders, which we're going to try to do throughout the month of June, on top of paying off our debt. But we're just going to slowly do it. I'm not going to pressure myself about that. But anyway, thanks again, guys, for staying, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with some kind of update. I'm going to go back to work tomorrow, so I may take you guys along with me. One of these days, I have to go get the rest of the supplies for Mr. Bailey while they're finishing that job. But the guy, he has to come in and replace some tiles tomorrow on Wednesday, which you guys are seeing this on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, he has to come and replace the tiles. So we're just trying to get it all stripped out. He's going to come replace the tiles, and once he's done with that, we'll be able to go back in and wax everything. So we have to wait on him. So that's why I haven't went to go get those supplies yet. But anyway, that's enough rambling for today, Mrs. Bailey. I will see you guys tomorrow with some kind of update. Thanks for watching.